Hello everyone and welcome back to the show. This is Ty, the note with the makeup, the romantic Mochiga. Beautiful show about marriage, love, relationships. We are redefining marriage in our generation. Marriage has a lot of negative PR, but this show is to show you that actually marriage is something beautiful. So I get to host couples. They tell us their beautiful stories. Not only do I host couples, I also host people who have gone through it and have had it rough, but have come out of it and have gotten something beautiful out of it. So I saw some comments and people were saying, instead of bringing us beautiful couples, you're bringing us sad stories. Yes, you need to listen to the sad stories because, like they say, marriage is not a bed of roses. It is not a bed of roses. I was talking to a certain pastor friend of mine and he was telling me that marriage is actually supposed to be very easy. Marriage is so easy. But what makes it hard is with the individuals. If you go in it with the mindset that this is going to be easy, we are going to make it work, and both of you are really willing to make it work, trust me, you will make it work and it will be very beautiful and enjoyable. However much you guys have differences, you can always work them out. Because the Bible says, how can two walk unless they have agreed? So, that is it. Welcome to the beautiful show today. Now, on this episode, I have a couple that have been married for 10 years. They say distance makes the heart grow fonder. These two, in their 10 years, I think they spent 5 years apart from each other. The gentleman was away working and all that stuff. But guess what? They kept themselves for each other. In the marriage, in this generation, other people cannot be patient enough. Others will go and get other people. Others will do very many things, and other marriages will break because of long distance. But these two are like, we must make this work. So they're here to tell us the story. And in case you are in a long distance marriage, let this story speak to you. Joining me today on the show is Mr. and Mrs. Nwagaba. Yeah. Good to have you on the show, guys.
Good to have you, man. Finally, we're here.
Yeah. I remember we met on 31st in Barara.
Oh, yes.
And you're like, hey, we are celebrating 10 years. We'd like to come and tell a beautiful story. And I was like, why not?
Oh, yeah. We're here.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. My name is Nwagaba Isaac. Very many people know me as Uncle Isaac. Beside me is my hot babe, Chocolate. And yeah, she's right here. She can say hello to you guys.
Hi people, my name is Annette Nwagaba. Stole his name, of course.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Isaac, what do you do?
I am a social worker, but also I'm a counselor. I'm a psychologist.
Nice.
So basically, I do in those lines. Yeah.
Mrs. Nwagaba, I've seen you sing at church. What else do you do?
I'm a teacher.
What do you teach?
I am an early childhood teacher.
Nice.
I work with Friends International Christian Academy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm now in Chanja.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. That is great. That is great. Now, 10 years married.
Yeah.
Tell us, how did you meet?
Oh, well, we start from there.
And how many children do you have so far?
All right, so let's start from where we met. I used to work for an organization in Barara, and he used to take care of street children. So I was a social worker there.
Yeah.
And so we had started it, and it was new. So we wanted a teacher on board. And so we suggested to our bosses that we need some teachers to come and teach these kids how to write.
Yeah.
And so I was there, and she showed up to come and work as a teacher. And you know what? I was her supervisor. So I was like, okay, I need to supervise now. So she came, there were two ladies, there were two girls that came that time, and she was put under me for supervision. And yeah, we connected. I supervised her. She was doing great, but she was beautiful, like you see her.
Obviously.
And of course, she was doing it so well. I was like, no. I think I need to take another step this time. And so we started connecting, and yeah, then I said hello. I started throwing some words in here, there.
Some lines there.
Yeah, some lines. And then later we connected and started doing the thing.
Interesting.
Yes.
Mrs. Nwagaba, how did you feel your supervisor throwing lines at you? Because man, a lot of supervisors do it. I'll tell you something. There's a time I went to a certain organization to pick a document. So as I'm picking the document, there was a beautiful lady working on me, but you would see her supervisor behind her.
Trying to protect
his games. And in his head, he was like, Sebo, get your things and move away. So me, I really had no intention. So as I just said, hey, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for the great service, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And guess what? I got my document. Immediately I got my document. The guy's like, bye. So your supervisor comes. He's not only supervising you, but also he wants to supervise you for life. Yeah.
Well, at first I thought he was joking.
He jokes a lot.
He does. He jokes a lot.
That wasn't a joke.
Yeah.
But at first I thought he was joking because I am new.
Yeah.
I don't know the environment.
Yes.
From Kampala. Because I grew up in Kampala.
Oh, yes.
Born in Kampala. So I come to Mbara and everything is new.
Yeah.
Everyone is new. I'm like, this guy is joking. But I was focused to get married at 23.
Nice.
Yes.
So
So
how
that
old were you
time-
when you got into the
I
organization?
was 19,
Yeah.
approaching 20. So when he told me, I was like, I still have some time. Maybe he's still joking. But when he kept throwing his words, slowly by slowly, I also got online, got
Yeah.
on board. Yeah.
Interesting. So how old were you when you finally said yes to him?
I was 23.
We did it for 5 years.
You dated for 5 years.
Oh, yes, we did.
From the time she joined the organization.
Yes. From the time we said, let's do this, we did it for 5 years before getting married.
Wow. And at 23, when she was 23, you were like,
Yeah, I also determined to marry at 30.
wow.
So I was like, at 30, I need to finish this thing.
So there's an age difference of 7 years.
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, Mrs. Nwagaba, didn't you look at the age and you're like, okay, or like very many ladies say, I want a guy who is way older than me.
It was not in the picture. Yeah, but I had always, like I have said, I had always thought and planned that I would want someone who is a little older, not so old, like how girls say sugar daddy. not a
Yeah.
sugar daddy.
Yeah.
But I wanted someone who would be a father,
To
who
you.
would be a father to me, who would guide me,
Yeah.
like who would always tell me, honey, that's not right. Honey, today you did not do well.
Yes.
Honey, this and that.
Oh.
So that was in the picture for me. I always wanted someone who is either 5 years older, not exceeding 10.
Not exceeding 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting. Mr. Nwagaba,
Yes.
did she ever tell you about the qualities of the man she wanted?
No, she didn't. But that one didn't stop me from pursuing because I knew what I wanted and I'd seen what I exactly wanted. I'd supervised her, I'd stayed with her in the same environment. So it was easy for me to connect with her. Our workspace was very different because we would work and stay at the workplace. So her room was actually not very far from mine.
Your room. Interesting. Yeah.
So many times during dinners, we would meet and have our kachai,
Yeah.
do dinner together. You know, it was easy for me to supervise her in everything. So basically, I was like, no, I shouldn't move away from this work environment to just go and look for other things. And besides, she's God fearing. She's a singer. I remember the very first time she stood to sing. She sang, and I remember I started repenting. I was like,
You were repenting.
I was getting born again. And I was like, okay. So I was like, now, this is an angel, you know. So I was like, no, I shouldn't look any farther. Let me just get focused, make my points very clear. And I'm happy that, you know, it got along. However much we dated for very many years. People think 5 years was a waste of time. But of course, we had agreed and we had goals set, we had things to achieve. And finally, we got married.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you see, people say that for a marriage to work out, you need to date each other for quite a long time.
Yeah.
But in this generation, people do not want to wait. You get? People will be dating each other, whereas indulging in activities of the old people, of the married people.
Yeah.
What enabled you guys, what enabled you guys stay grounded and stick to your principles of we are born again
Yeah.
and we are not going to cross that path until marriage. What guided you? And secondly, did you ever get temptations?
Wow, should I go first?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. As a human being, you have to really get temptations. That's the fact. Because this is a beautiful girl who is in front of you, who you are sharing the same desk, the same environment, and then you are attracted to her because you want to marry her. Yeah, so the reality is those moments would be there. But it's still, like you said, we are Christians, and so we are guided by Christian values. So we sat together and agreed on how we're going to do this relationship. First of all, our workspace also kind of protected us because we were working with children, street children who are very, very sensitive.
Yeah.
At some point, they will sense that, we started dating. And so there is no way you could come so close when you're surrounded by children. But also, it didn't stop us from dating. We'd make our dates, go out, have some dinners, have some ice creams, do those walks, connect, but still keep the standard, the workplace. But let me tell you, after 3 years, it got so intense. That's the fact. Sometimes I would find myself on her door. Hey, are you there? Can you just come out and we go and, are you ready for dinner? Can I serve you tea? And so it was getting so much. And so because of those Christian values, we suggested to our boss. They said, I think, and of course she had known that we are dating each other. And so she was given a transfer because we had branches. So they transferred her from Mbarara to Hoima.
So that was to help you?
To help me
Wow.
because we asked for it.
Wow.
And then guess what? When she went to Hoima, I was the one doing the follow-up, the visits for the kids.
Yes.
And so on visiting days, I would travel to Hoima to go and visit kids that we had there, but also to meet
her.
So it somehow helped. Yeah.
Says Nwagaba.
Hasn't he said it all?
Yes, said it all.
Yes. The environment, the Christian values.
Yes.
Yes. I grew up from a Christian family. I came up.
Your father was a pastor.
My father was a pastor.
Nice.
Though he passed on when I was still little, but I thank God that the church took me up.
Yeah.
And I was in church, everywhere I would go.
You're Mtoto.
Sunday
Could be
school.
church. No, I was nurtured by Redeemed Church, Makere.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So everywhere I would go, it would be church. It would be church. That even when temptations came, church,
Yeah.
Christ. So it was very hard. It was very hard. Of course, those moments would come in, and you're like, I think we've dated for long. I think I should try out and see how it works.
Yeah.
But then the moment you think about it, there is a child knocking at your door. There is a child seated next to you. There is a child and they're like, Uncle Isaac and Auntie Annette.
Whatever you guys are.
They would see everything.
Yes. And we would really, really be engaged
Yeah.
all the time. We would be busy because you have to engage the children. They are street children.
Yes.
They are young. They have a lot of energy. They need you to engage them. We would have a lot of activities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. You mentioned earlier on that you wanted a man who would be a father figure to you, not only a husband. And you've also mentioned that you lost your dad at a very young age. How has Mr. Nwagaba been a father figure to you, and how has he also been a husband? How has he balanced those two roles in your life?
The husband, he's so loving. Number one, he's so loving.
He's very, I know him. Yes.
He's so loving. He has not given me that chance to lack, to think that, to question myself that where's my husband? What is he doing right now? We've always communicated. He has always checked on me.
Interesting.
Even when I'm at work, even when I'm in my busy days, he gives me a hi. Are you okay? Just that. He has loved me. He has provided. really provided. As a husband, of course, as a wife, there are things that you cannot bring to yourself. And he has really done that. The father in him is, whenever I want to have a family, whenever I want to be with my siblings, I have 2 siblings. I'm the firstborn.
Oh, nice.
He has given me emotional support.
Wow.
That even when dad is away, I am here. You can talk to me.
Wow.
What's bothering you? Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk to your sister? Do you want to go and visit your brother? He has always
Been that huge
pushed
support.
me, has always given me a go ahead.
Yeah.
Have you called your sister? Have you called your brother? Are you okay? Basically, the emotional support.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So you said your dad passed on at a very young age.
Very young.
And you never grew up without fatherly love.
No, never.
But he has bridged the gap.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Imagine that's very beautiful. Imagine being a husband and also being a father to you. That's quite wonderful, because there are people who say that there are ladies who act like as if they have daddy issues. And when they get into marriage, their marriages tend to fail because they still have daddy issues. Maybe their dad died when they were young. Their dads were not caring for them enough. They grew up seeing their dads do certain things that do not revere a real man and a Christly man. And people come out and start saying that, hey, she has daddy issues. But I'm glad he has really bridged that gap.
Yeah.
Really. How many children do you have?
We have 2.
2 children. Boys or girls?
Our firstborn is 8.
Nice.
She's a girl.
Nice.
Alpha. Sima. So beautiful.
Mm.
And our boy is making 6 on 2nd.
Nice.
That's Monday.
Interesting.
Yes.
Let's talk about parenting styles. What kind of parenting styles have you incorporated in your marriage? For example, Mrs. Nwagawa, you didn't grow up with a dad.
And a mom.
And a mom.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So you didn't grow up with a dad and mom. Here you are. You've given birth to 2 children. You understand? And you wanted a man who can be a husband and a father. Does it get to a time when you want him to be a father to you and he's also a father to the kids? Doesn't it come in between you? Because there are couples who say, yes, children, we have our children, we love our children so much, but I don't want my children to encroach a lot in my love life. So have you been able to handle that? Him being a father to your children and also him being a father to you and then being a husband. How's that balanced out?
One, I think we are people who plan.
Yeah.
We love planning. Even our time.
Yeah.
We plan for our time.
Nice.
Number 1, we sat and talked about it. One example is when he was away in Kampala, we would always plan that when you come on Saturday is time for the children.
Yes.
Sunday is my time.
My time.
So that has really, really helped us a lot. Wow. So we've planned that you'll give the children 2 hours and you'll give me 3 hours.
3 hours.
Of course, I have to take most time.
I know.
Yeah, so that has helped us, planning.
Yeah.
We've planned for our time.
Interesting.
Yes.
Mr. Nwagawa, have you been able to balance the both being a husband to her, then being a father to her, then being a father to the children? 3 roles in the home.
Interesting. Yeah, first of all, when we got married, first of all, I knew I got married to someone who is right, to my good friend.
Yeah.
And so besides being the father figure, I wanted to take care of this friend that has really loved me, that I love with all my heart. And when we started marriage, of course, kids were not in the picture. And I told you, I'm also a counselor.
Yes.
So I did my own assessment. I was like, what is this girl lacking? First of all, what did she lose when she was growing up? Yeah. And what are some of those gaps that I can identify now, that I can fit in so that I take care of her own emotional needs? You know, marriage is about taking care of emotional needs. It's not about
physical needs.
So, So basically, after doing that, I knew what she really, really wanted. And so I fit in exactly what she really wanted. If she wanted time, I was like, okay, at this moment, I need to give time. At this moment, we need to fix our communication.
That's true.
Because first of all, she needs that person that will be there all the time. So I need to be available. And then for the kids, when the kids came into the picture, like we said, we talked about it. We talk about everything. Everything.
Yeah.
We plan and see how to move on. Now for the kids, when I started moving, we started planning our time. Even when I was away, she knew my work schedule. She knew the time I was out of work. And she knew this is my time for the kids. For example, when I was working in Kampala, remember from the workplace to where I sleep, during that journey, I would be talking to her on phone.
Nice.
And then after reaching home, it's a video call for kids. Wow. And the kids are there waiting. She comes home, okay, that is online. And then we start talking about kids and connecting. So basically, I think for me, it's about how you plan.
Yes.
And how you understand your partner. Very many people, very many married couples do not understand their partner. They haven't taken time to learn what their partner wants and how they can serve their partner, but also serve their kids and family. Yeah.
So you're trying to mean that marriage is service.
It is. It is service. It is a job. And a daily job.
You put in work for it to happen.
And then time and intentionality.
Intentionality.
Yes.
Interesting. Let's talk about children of this generation and mostly our generation. We've seen parents wake up early in the morning, go to work, come back late, kids are asleep. When they are home with the kids, they've given the kids gadgets.
Oh, yeah.
Kids are on their gadgets. You understand?
Oh, yeah.
They do not have time to interact with with their children. I have a niece who confides in me a lot. She's in high school and she comes and tells me, Uncle Collins this, Uncle Collins that, Daddy, Mommy don't have time for me, they're always at work, blah, 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 blah. And you get to find that children who have been raised like that never get to have a relationship with their parents. And in the long run, the parents start saying, the kids are resenting me. What do you have to say about that? And also, how have you been, like you've mentioned, you divide the time for the children. What would you have to say to the parents out there who come back late, go early when they are home, kids are on their gadgets, they're also on their laptops? What would you have to say?
Well. I want to comment about this in two ways. First of all, as a parent, but also, secondly, as a counselor. We have what we call STOP model in counseling, in psychology. STOP, the word STOP. S stands for structure. T stands for time. O stands for organized play. And P stands for parenting. Now, S, we said structure, right?
Yeah.
Every family must have a structure in your home. Even if you have like 2 hours at home or 1 hour, how do you structure that 1 hour to benefit everyone?
That's true.
For example, we work. We come back home and kids also come back home.
Yeah.
You know, they have gadgets, they have toys to play with, they have tabs, they have a bicycle, and we have to connect with them as parents, right? Yeah. So in our small time structure that we have with these kids, we must plan how to spend this 1 hour with them. First of all, for us, when we're working like this, after work, there is no cartoon. Cartoon must be off. And then we must sit on a round table and everyone discuss their day. It's a must. They know we sit together in that 1 hour or a few minutes that we have. Let's hear from you, Daniel. How was your day at school?
Nice.
And he has a few minutes to tell us, reflect.
Wow.
And as they share, we are reflecting. And you don't just ask, what was your day? What made you happy today specifically at school?
Yeah.
And what didn't go very well? So you're trying to understand their day was and also try to understand how their day was basically. And so everyone has a few minutes to do that in my house.
Nice.
And then we also have to share. And then after that, what time do we have? We say structure and time. So what time is left? It's for the meals. Now for us in our home, we have a policy. When we are eating, there is no phones.
Phones are away.
We call it screens off. So it's TV off, it's phones away,
off.
Everything away. And we have to take 20 minutes before touching the phone, even after eating.
Nice.
Because it's for connection.
That's
food
nice.
Builds a relationship. It's very important. Everyone who is watching, if you have like a round table for food, it's not about food only. It's about connection. It's about therapy. It's about, building a relationship.
Yes.
So you don't want to lose that time. In fact, for us, even the visitors that visit our home, before we tell you, even our kids will tell you. We serve the table and then you keep on your phone. My kids will kindly tell you that here, by the way, it's screen off policy.
Nice.
So auntie, would you like to put your phone there or there? Or just politely. But I've already told them, don't tell visitors. It's me and mom who are going to address that. Maybe your fellow kids, you can tell your fellow kids. So basically, we said structure and time, organized play. Every child must play. You must get that time. But also not only children, also parents. Because we are involved in their lives, we need to plan that organized play. In the few moments that you get, please plan something. It's either cards, it's either this one. On a weekend like this, plan. Let's play. But also don't give it too much time. And then the part of parenting.
Yeah.
You must plan together on which style you're going to parent. And for us, as Christians, we parent God's way.
Yes.
How does God's way parent?
Spare the rod and spoil the child.
Thank you. That
That's actually going to be my next question. So the next question is, how do you administer punishments to your children when they've actually done something wrong, they've said something offensive, they've done something that you really feel as a parent is not good? How do you administer punishment? Because now there are those parents who say, you're grounded. Take away your phone, take away your tab. There are those who beat. There are those who sit down and talk to children. They talk to children, they're like, what you've done is not wrong, never do it again. The next time you do it, it's trouble. So how do you administer punishment?
God's way is talking. You must talk to the kids.
Yeah.
Live by example. By the way, kids learn by example,
That's true.
80%.
That's true.
And show them the right way. But also, I wouldn't want to use the word punishment, because for kids, I think it's too much. I would use discipline. How do you discipline your kids?
Yeah.
They must know that the Bible says every sin has a consequence. Definitely.
That's true.
So they should know that, there is always that consequence that comes along with bad behavior, right? And for us, is what we call in our house, the Holy Chiboko.
What is the Holy Chiboko?
So we have like a small stick somewhere, and we call it the Holy Chiboko. So they know when they cross the line, the Holy Chiboko has to apply, spare the rod and spoil the child. Well, we don't use it so often unless it's to the extreme. But at least talking to them has really helped us. But also taking away privileges. For example, today there is no tab, there is no phone for the whole week, there is no watching. We've burnt cartoon.
They did something wrong.
They like cartoon. We've burnt it for the whole week because something has to be in order. And then, of course, we have to take them through the ways of, how to apologize, how to get back, who is there to help them in that moment. Because you also don't ban and don't support them. So us, it's been like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. when you say that he's a true father,
He is.
and he's a true father.
He is. But also, we won, like he has said.
Yeah.
We give you chances.
Yep.
When we give you the first one, the second one, the third one, the Holy Chiboko.
The Holy Chiboko has to come
It's somewhere in the corner. They usually see it. They're like, okay, I think we're almost to the Holy Chiboko.
And they keep whispering to each other. This time, Daddy's angry. This time, Mommy's serious.
I know. Interesting. All right. Let's talk about the long distance of 5 years. Okay. First of all, when did the wedding happen?
2015.
2015. Okay.
19th.
December.
December. So when did you decide to travel abroad and work?
2015, we got married, and then 2017, because now we had started a family, and my job was not bringing enough at home. So a lot of responsibilities come in. Try to look for jobs here and there, couldn't work. So then let me just go to Dubai and visit a friend. And see how it works. So we planned together, and I went to Dubai just to visit a friend and see the job opportunities there.
That's ideal.
So I go there, then I get an opportunity. So I communicate to her that, by the way, I've gotten this opportunity. Let's just give it a try and see how it works out. So I was in Dubai for 2 years. Remember, we had gotten married 2017. We had our firstborn who was 8 months. I left when she was 8 months.
Wow.
And then I came back when she was 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Hadn't she forgotten you?
Yeah. So basically, yeah, that's how it worked. And when I came back for vacation, I didn't go back.
Oh, when you came back for vacation here?
Yeah, I didn't go back.
You didn't go back?
Yeah. But then the 5 years is, even when we stayed in Mbarara, then I still left and got a job in Kampala. So she stayed in Mbarara.
Mbarara
So
with
the 3 years I stayed in Kampala.
Wow.
But of course I would do those travels like maybe twice a month or something like that.
Okay. So did the money finally come after the 2 years? You're like,
I would say maybe it helped anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah, with its own challenges.
Yes.
But at least it helped somehow.
Yeah.
It really helped.
Interesting.
Support the family.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I would like you to be honest. Did either of you secretly think that this marriage wouldn't survive a long distance? That 2 years, I mean, you're young, okay, Mrs. Nwagaba, you're young, you're beautiful. I mean, the man is away for 2 years and I believe they were men.
Yes.
Tell us, did you ever get to a point and be
Even now they are men.
like, even now they're still there? Not to mention that. They're always there, they'll always be there.
Always.
Yeah. So you get to a point and think that this is not going to work out. What were you holding on to during that time of the long distance?
One, I did not. I didn't think. I've never thought it wouldn't work out because in the first place, as I've told you, as we've told you, we purposed
Nice.
and we planned. We had a goal that we are going to be together
Yeah. And this
for
has
the
to
rest
work.
of our years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Marriage for life, we said.
So why it did not cross my mind is we trusted each other.
Interesting.
Trust. For us, trust was number one. That even when you're away, I will trust that if you've told me that you've gone to town for 30 minutes, that is it. I'll trust you. Whether you've not gone to town or gone to town, that is up to you. You've told me you're going to town, which is
You will take that word.
is the word for me. Whether you're coming to Mbarara and you've reached Masaka and you're like, I've reached Masaka by the way. I trust you.
Yeah.
So for us, it was trust. I trusted him, and we said we are married. We've made a covenant.
Yes.
And we are not breaking the covenant.
The covenant.
Yes.
Interesting. Mr. Nwagaba,
Yes.
what was the hardest night during those 5 years apart?
Well, I would say maybe when I was still staying in Dubai, because sometimes we would talk. My little baby would be on a video call, but she wouldn't understand this is
Whatever's going on. Yeah.
But I remember one of those hardest nights is when maybe she tells you that she's sick. And she's sick. And then you think of, I wish I was there to give that support, to give that emotional support. I wish I was there to just call myself a doctor or maybe drive them to the doctor or maybe be there because that's very important. Maybe she tells you, tonight the kid is very, very sick.
Wow.
And then it's night. Well, in Dubai, I used to work night, so I would be online during night. So those moments would be very, very hard for me. And it's not something that you can just be on the bus next morning to just go and see what's up. So those moments would be really hard. But just like we said, we would still talk through, would still give ourselves, advices, would still connect to different people that we knew. So basically, it was like a teamwork, working apart.
You guys worked so hard to make it work.
Oh yes. We said, before we even got married, like she said, we purposed.
Yeah.
Marriage is for life. So for us, we entered knowing that we are ready for this. We are mature for this. We dated for 5 years.
Yeah.
So basically, it was not something to jump in and test and do that. No. We say this must work. But also, we have to work together to make it work. Yeah. So I did my part. She does her part every day. I do it every day to make sure that this thing called marriage work. And it doesn't only work, but we must enjoy this thing.
Enjoy it, yes.
All right? Yeah, so it's what we're trying to do every day.
Did distance ever make you question your decision to get married?
What do you mean? Like to get married again or what?
No. Like you're far away from your partner and you're like, I still have a year to go. Like, why why did I even do this? Why did I get into this? When I know that distance is going to make us apart.
No. I don't think I came to that level. Because we thank God for technology, by the way. Technology is really, really nice. That even when I was away, man, we have WhatsApp. We have these good smartphones. So basically, we could even cook together.
On video call?
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
Yes. On my off days when I was staying in Dubai, we would shop together. I would send her money, let's go and shop. We go to the shop. I said, no, pick that one. Pick those sausages. And then
Are you for real?
We start our cooking session. I don't know how to cook. So when I was in Dubai, it was really hard for me.
So she was the one giving instructions.
Assisted. I was like, darling, and I'm like, okay. So for us, the emotional connection, we try to make sure that it was there.
It was there. Nice.
Yeah, so basically, there's no single day that I thought, why did I do that? No. In fact, I tried my best every day to make sure that I stayed married. But let me tell you, even at my bed, I printed a picture of a wedding.
Wow.
And a small baby.
Nice.
And attached those pictures on my bed. So everyone who came to visit me would see my family. And every hour, every time that I got an opportunity to pray, I would pray for my family.
Nice.
So that one alone kept us connected so much.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mrs. Nwagaba, tell us about your part.
I would still say no. It didn't cross my mind.
Yeah.
Because of the communication, the bond. It was really a strong bond in the 5 years. Very, very strong.
Wow.
Because we were
tight.
Close. Yes, we were so close. That even when they took me to Hoima, he told you he would still find a way of
traveling.
Yeah.
Being on that list of visiting children so that we can bond. So it did not cross my mind that this was it a mistake? Did I rush? No, I didn't rush. And it wasn't a mistake.
Yeah.
So you're trying to mean that the long distance made your marriage stronger?
Yes, it did.
Wow.
I would say yes, it did. Because we purposed. We were intentional.
About it.
Marriage, long distance marriage can be a disaster.
I know.
If you can't, if you're not connected, if you're not intentional. I saw people break up when I was away. Wow. I saw one of my friends call his own dad and they quarreled because his own dad had taken over his own wife. What? And I remember that call, Dad, nakulekere motoka sakulekera mchala wange. I left my pickup cab and how cab. And they were there quarreling. I'm like, what's happening here? I saw very many guys, marriages break. I saw, guys getting married to other people, but I would see gaps. I would definitely see gaps. First of all, as a Christian, but also as a counselor. And I try to help here and there those who believed in me. Like, you cannot take the whole day without connecting to your family. Even if you're here and your wife is somewhere there, if you take that whole day without connection, then it brings some gap. The gap starts very small and keeps on growing. All right? And that high makes a very, very big difference. She can open it and read it. She can put that audio. Selfies, I like selfies. And I think she was not comfortable at the beginning, but she later loved them. Like, a selfie, like, I'm in the salon. I'm like, hey, babe, that hair, we need to change that hair. Okay, let me just do a video call. Get a salon wafe, let me just call the other. Okay, let me send the command and go fix that hair.
Wow.
I'm like, oh. Even if they don't get a and they're like, so those communications, keep the thing lively. And you have to really make it work.
Interesting. But there are moments when you felt emotionally single during the long distance.
Me as a person, I want to be honest. Those moments, those episodes can come. Really, they really can, because we are human. And I wouldn't say that, it was all beautiful. Those moments come. Especially when you really, really want to connect physically with your partner. Especially when you want to enjoy that romance and intimacy. Those moments are there.
You are really not getting anything.
I'm telling you. It's really hard. So you really want to have that body contact. You really want to hug. You really want to do everything. But let me tell you, one thing is some of the things we create them in our minds and they get stuck and they create big problems.
Yes.
So even when those moments were there, we would still talk about them. I feel like touching you. And then you connect and then you speak for the whole night if we have some time. And I remember when we were dating, we didn't have the WhatsApp. I think the WhatsApp was not
Just
yet there.
there.
But we used to have the 12 a.m. minutes. The Airtel
Airtel and MTN.
Pakalast.
Pakalast, by the way.
The Pakalast.
Now, before Pakalast came, we had MTN Zone.
Thank you.
Yes, we had MTN Zone. When MTN Zone would go up to 90%, you would talk for an hour and use only 200
Thank
shillings.
you.
So I remember those days, eh?
Yeah.
Go swama kagunzi.
90%.
And you reminded me, those were the days.
And you talk and your phone bands.
And
You
it
feel like a
bands,
phone.
I know.
You connect to the charger, you change, you put on the pillow, you talk.
Yeah.
Now those kind of talks, man, they are so meaningful. They are really, really so meaningful, and they help a lot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Says Nwagaba, how did you handle temptations from other men when he was away? Because
I will have a comment later.
because very many currently I read statistics and a couple of women are actually taken away by temptations.
I know.
A man will come with money, husband is not around, he's there, the man is there, he'll give you money and boom, he takes you away.
Yeah.
How are you able to handle? You're a young, beautiful lady. Man has left you, he's in Dubai working.
First, I'm sorry, I'll take you back to the
Pakalast
first question.
Yeah.
No, Pakalast. I would say at some point, I would feel emotionally single. I'm Watoto. I go to Watoto.
I know.
You know the events that we always have.
Huh?
Marriage fellowships and marriage retreats.
I know.
We have an evening. At some point, I would call him and I'm like, honey, I'm not going.
for the marriage retreat.
I'm not going for Chimeza. It's called Kameza. The Chimeza is the big one, marriage fellowship. And then he would be like, why? Why would I go? I'm alone. I feel lonely.
Yeah.
Everyone is going to come with their spouse. Why should I go? But I would sit back and encourage myself. And I'm like, one, I'm a leader. How are people going to see me? Second, we've talked. I know he's okay. I am okay. So why wouldn't I go for this meeting?
Yeah.
So
Those moments would be there. But as we've told you, would
And the guys.
always communicate. Now to the guys.
Yeah.
the temptations, that's where you want to.
Yeah.
I know he's going to say one of them came to him
Hey.
and asked for my number.
You for besides Jamaica, you know, I don't want to get there otherwise.
As I was on stage, that weekend he was in Barra
Yeah.
and he was ushering. He was at the door.
I think so.
And one
She's
of
a
the
worship
guys-
leader. I told her, and she really does so well.
I've seen her.
So this guy walks to me like, hello, and I'm like, hey, you're chicken gamulunji, nyo mufumbo, nyangamba ha. That chick, galabika inabawe.
Hey, you're also protecting your brains.
Yeah. It's like, sha, gwempaka nambo kalina.
Meanwhile, with my ring on stage.
You for
Okay,
real.
that day I was fasting. If I wasn't fasting,
You would have given him his things already.
I was going straight this guy.
Hey,
And then the second one also came, I
Yeah.
think.
to him.
Yes.
What?
Still in church. That lady sang so well. She led us so well in worship.
Yeah.
I think I need her number.
I want her to sing for me for the rest of Yes.
Oh, I should get her number. And then another one sent a message. I did not tell you this. Another one sent a message on one of our groups.
Yeah.
And the line I quoted was, I see my children in her.
What? Men.
So I went to the person who did a screenshot and sent me the screenshot. I went to his inbox and I'm like, please help me and tell him I already have children and I am happily married. So those moments came, temptations came in.
Yeah.
But I would be honest. Number one, I am married. I would be honest and tell them I am married, happily married.
Happily married.
I have a husband, married to a husband who is a man. Yes. I would be honest. Honesty was number one for me. And then if I was to go out with a friend, because me, I would call them friends. We have male friends, we have female friends.
From choir.
I've always told my husband most of my friends are male. I'm male because I love my dad so much.
Yeah.
So I get easily attached to male figures. But I would always tell them, if you're taking me out, I'm not going alone.
I'm bringing my husband.
Either my husband, because when my husband was in Kampala, I would tell you, I have a friend. I'm going with my friend. Can she come along with me? If it's a no, then it's a no for me.
And many times I suggested them to go.
Oh.
Yes, so she would involve me in that whole conversation. Like, by the way, my husband suggested that we go to Calabash. And then if that male friend had other intentions, that would block them.
That would block them. Yeah, those would definitely not be friends.
So basically, that's how we managed. Very, very many times the guys hitted on her, and we would get involved together. Yeah, and she would tell me, even when I was in Dubai. Yeah, and those discerning messages, she would even share them with me. Like, this guy is trying to hit me up. And I'm like, okay, how should we handle this guy?
Wow.
So now the guy is our problem.
So there was no serious fight about jealousy in the marriage?
Oh, no. It's a problem. We have identified the issue. So how do we deal with this issue? Right? So it's
an open places. If you're taking me out, it has to be an open place.
An open place.
Like
Why go to a hidden place?
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's head to communication. How did you resolve arguments when you could not see each other physically? Because honestly, when you are in a long distance marriage, there has to be a communication gap, and arguments always come up. So how did you handle the arguments?
Well, in every relationship, in every friendship, if you're together, there has to be communication issues. There has to be some conflicts. And how you resolve your conflict matters a lot. Now, for us, I wouldn't say that we had like a very big gap in communication, because we always communicated. But like people, when you're staying together, when you're doing life together, of course, you will at some point disagree on some of the things.
That's true.
And so we would disagree. Like today, maybe she calls you and I'm like, by the way, there is this party, my aunt has this party, and maybe they have suggested that I will be the matron. And maybe I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. So we'd talk through. But because it's her favorite auntie, sometimes she wouldn't feel happy about it. I'm like, but why? She's my favorite auntie. I don't have any parents. So she's my parent. And of course I would give my own reasons. And so, yeah, those moments will be there. Agree to disagree. Give your reasons, later give reasons, and then plan ahead. So it was always talk through it. If something happens like this, we need to talk. Many times I've sent her a message, hey, I think we need to talk. When she sees that message, she knows that it's something we need to address. And there has to be time. We don't sleep before talking about it.
Wow.
Because we don't want it to affect our sleep or our bed sessions, right? So it has to be resolved there and then. We talk through, find solutions, and then move ahead.
Well, there are people who do not want accountability. So did you ever like hang up on each other or even go days without talking?
I would start. When we had gotten married, those things used to be there. You know, well, not days without talking. No, with that one we didn't. But those hang-ups, you know, some silent treatments coming through. Yeah, because you're still learning each other. Even now, by the way, we're still learning each other. It doesn't stop.
After 10 years.
It doesn't stop.
I know.
So basically, we were still learning, how does she manage this? How do I manage this? How do I handle her emotions? How does she take in my emotions? What are those silent struggles she's going through? What are the things? So those moments would still happen. And for me, as first of all, as a psychologist, I would still understand that this time she needs space. But as she's enjoying her space, I'm trying to find out, where was the gap? Where was the problem? What else could I do to support her in this moment? Because everyone has their low moments, even in marriage. Sometimes we struggle as men. And so, but it all depends on how your partner understands you and treats you in those low moments.
In those low moments.
Yeah, it's very, 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 very. So basically, I would try to understand her, try to know what's the problem, and then of course we would try to make sure that it doesn't stretch. Because if it stretches, it creates a problem. So even when there was that kind of moment, silent treatment, we wouldn't make it to go for days. At least a day, then tomorrow let's talk.
Interesting.
I will try my best. So I'll take her out or buy her favorite thing. Let's talk through. And then we started learning each other. Okay, this is your way. This is my way. We started aligning together. But for the last maybe few years, I don't think we would allow silent treatment to come our way.
That's
because we've really, really learned how to handle it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mrs. Nwagaba.
I mean, you said it all.
I don't know.
I'm a person who loves my space. He knows me, and he always tells me, I say 1,000 words and you say one word. I have very few words. So I'm
even surprised today you're talking a lot. Hallelujah.
Have I? So I love my space and I talk less. So when I'm angry, he will easily notice. So he would easily know that this has really, really come to my nerve. And I wouldn't even tell him that I need space. I would just
create it.
I would find a thing. I would go away from him.
And I will try to follow.
Even when he would follow, I would still find another place to go. But he would always take the first step of finding out what is it, why is she not responding? Why am I asking her and she's giving me just one answer instead of giving me a full sentence? He would send me a message, even when we are in the same space. He always, even now, he always sends me a message. Can we talk about it? Just that.
And you know why do we send messages?
Why?
First of all, communication is a very big thing. But let me just talk about the tone. Your tone alone contributes 38% of what you're going to say and how successful it's going to be. So if you notice that someone is not in good moods, you might say something and your tone goes up, or maybe they respond in defense.
In defense mode.
Definitely. And there might be a spark of, conflict or fights. So it's better a text does not have any emotions. So you text your point very clearly. And they also text back. And then you understand each other. And if you're free to talk about it, then you come and talk.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I've seen very many people forcing words. And a word can really affect someone. It can. Just spoken out of anger, you will end up affecting someone.
And you can never turn back someone.
Yes. Definitely.
The damage can never be undone.
So basically, it's better do a message and simplify things.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If you were to redo those 5 years of long distance, what would you do differently?
5 years. Wow. What would
if you were to go back in that time when you were apart for 5 years, what different thing would the both of you do? Let me start with Mrs. Nwagaba.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 5 years. Redo.
Do differently.
Do differently.
Yeah.
I remember mine. I go. You can go
Go
first.
first.
I would make sure that I travel. I have frequent meetings with my family. Because even when I came back from Dubai and stayed in Kampala, sometimes I had a very, very busy job. So sometimes I would spend like 2 weeks without seeing my family. There's moments where I spent a month without going there. Yeah, seriously.
And when you were back already?
Oh, yeah. It was too much.
Wow.
So basically, I would, if I would redo, I'd make sure that at least every weekend I want to go and spend with my family. Yeah.
Nice. Mrs. Nwagaba.
Family, like he said. But I think I would take him away
What do you mean take him away? Take him where?
from the kids, from family.
Yes.
We've had times away from family, but I think I would do more
Getaways.
getaways.
Getaways, outings together.
Interesting.
Wow. We've always planned to go away from kids. We call it family time. We call it marriage time.
Marriage time.
Oh, yes.
There. The viewers know what we are talking about. Did finances ever strain the marriage?
First of all, like we said, we plan everything. My brother, we really plan finances. We don't have a lot of money, but the little that we have, God has trusted us with such kind of resources. We sit and plan. For example, when we're earning a salary, she knows my salary, I know her salary. And so the family has, if it's 500, the family has 1 million.
Nice.
So we plan at 1 million. And if she has maybe her own secret gigs, I usually do mental health gigs and I get some money. So we said, that's my money. That's a man's pocket. And when she does, and maybe she has gone, she's a singer, she has backed up a singer, they paid her, that's her money. And it's where she gets from to buy me gifts,
Nice.
to take me out. So many times she's like,
You don't tamper with that one.
I made my command, let's go out.
Hey.
And so she buys my favorite pizza.
Wow.
And then also I've made my command from counseling sessions. I'm like, okay, so this weekend we are not cooking. Let's just go and blast KFC.
Whoa. Yes.
So basically, but the mainstream, my salary, her salary,
salary.
that's our income as a family. So we need to plan.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Also, how did this long distance of 5 years change you as individuals? Because I mean, when you're going through something in marriage, every stage you go through either teaches you.
Oh yeah.
It teaches you something and you get to learn lessons. Now, like for example, me, there is a stage I am going through and I ask God, God, this stage, what are you teaching me? I have learned a lot from the period I'm going through. And honestly speaking, in every stage of your life, there's that one great lesson. There are great lessons you get to learn and you come out as a better person. So what are those great lessons that you people learned from the long distance of 5 years?
First of all, the one lesson that I really picked up is it's possible. Long distance is possible.
Yeah.
However, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody or my friends or anyone. But it's not something impossible. If you got an opportunity to work for UN in South Sudan, why not?
You go.
Sit together as a family
And decide.
And decide. And lay things down and go and take up an opportunity. I have a friend of mine who is now in South Sudan working for UN. And before they left, I met them. I do couple counseling.
Yeah.
So we talked through and I was like, okay, just give it a try. And they are doing so well. So for me, the one lesson I picked is it's really possible, but it's not the way you think. It's possible, but you need effort. You need your partner's effort. You need to work together as a team to make it possible. You need to invest in it.
Invest.
It's not something that will just, it's not something that will just happen. No. Sometimes it will take sacrifice.
That's true.
All right? I sacrificed my moments to be on phone for long hours.
Wow.
Even when I was driving, I put on my gun and still communicate with my family. I had to forego certain things, certain events to be there for my family, because this is my family that God has given me. This is the family that I myself has created, right? So I would take full responsibility of my family. So basically, it's possible. And then, of course, you have to keep on learning new things.
Yeah.
My travel to Dubai was not the only travel that I did. At some moments, I lived in Sweden for some moments.
Oh.
And, but that was before marriage.
Oh, before marrying.
So my worldview is very different. People have always told me that, you know, you live, your lifestyle is not like an African lifestyle.
Yeah, the African lifestyle. I can imagine.
Because we've done things together.
How long did you
and
live in Sweden?
I was there for 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
6 months is enough to change you.
So basically, there are some things I do for her or we do together, and people will say, Oyoba mloga.
He's a simp. There you are. He's a simp.
But I'm like, this is what is giving me peace in my own marriage. This is our life together. So that I cannot explain to anybody as long as we together are having peace and we are doing it together. So basically, you have to have a different perspective. Sometimes you need to let go of your munyankole man, your konzo man, your ego. Munyankole do it later. No. Sometimes pick what is going to help you in your marriage. All right.
Mrs. Nwagaba, your side.
It taught me how to trust. It really built my trust.
Yep, that's true.
That even when he's away, I have to trust. I have to trust God that he's going to take me through this. And I have to trust him that he's going to stand by my side even when he's away. I learned to be strong. I learned to be a strong mother. Because at some point you have to play two roles.
Yeah.
You have to be a disciplinarian and you have to be a comforter.
That's true.
So at some point, my kids would come and they're like, this time mommy's serious. Mommy's not joking. And on the other hand, I have to come and tell them we're going out for ice cream.
Nice.
So it taught me how to balance as a mother. Even when daddy's away, I have to balance things. I have to go shop, of course, with communication, but I have to go shop. I have to take them to school. I have to make sure they have food. I have to make sure they sleep. And I have to make sure they have talked to their father.
Nice.
So I grew strong. I grew strong in the long distance and my trust grew. Yeah.
Interesting.
And you won because today we are living together.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
What personal insecurity did the long distance expose in you?
Insecurity.
Like, you see, in marriage, they say, there's a book I was reading. I love reading a lot these days. There's a book I read, and I read one of my favorite quotes. Marriage is not supposed to make you happy, but marriage is supposed to make you holy.
Thank you.
We've talked about sacrifice, we've talked about investing. So yeah, and marriage also exposes you. You get, like, you think you're that kind, humble person when you are married.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Things.
God will expose you and the real you will come out.
He will.
So what personal insecurities did the long distance expose in you? Mr. Nwagaba?
Yeah, I think first of all, the very first insecurity was, I wouldn't think that I was going to be talking too much with my wife. All right? But then the first insecurity that I really came into my mind was like, now what if I don't give her time and talk to her so much and someone else gives her that time?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, every wife there, every beautiful wife,
Yeah.
there is that one guy that is wishing to have them. Let me tell you, even if you are 80 years and above, there is that Mzee that is looking at you and they are waiting for that opportunity to have you in their life.
Yeah.
So basically, if your partner does not bridge the gap, something could happen. So basically, for me, my first insecurity was like, I think I need to give this chick more time. And we talk. And I know what's happening in her daily life. So that she will not sit down and think maybe I'm feeling lonely or he could have been here to give me this guidance, or maybe I wouldn't want to give any gap to any other person to advise her. At least I should be the very first person to advise her or give her something to do or maybe talk to her about something. And you know, those are the gaps that have been created in marriages. Sometimes people grow in marriage and start taking things for granted. And things like communication, even if I don't, she knows that I've traveled for 3 days. What do I need to communicate? You know, women have very many friends. So they're always looking for that opportunity. So if you don't play your part as a husband, someone else could help you do that.
Play the part.
So me, that was the first thing. I think I need to just increase my communication, open up every window of communication. And it has really, really helped.
He says, no, Gama. What insecurity? The long distance exposing you.
As ladies, of course, every lady out there, you know that if you do not talk to your person, if you do not open up to your person, someone else is going to open up. If you do not care for your person, men need care.
That's true.
They're always
It's what we need.
Oh, yeah.
They need care. If you've not asked your husband or your spouse or your fiancé how their day has been, someone else is going to say, can we go for ice cream? Someone else is going to come and say, how are you? Has someone washed for you?
Hiya, boss.
The office ladies that
They are those who are quite.
They're going to
So
shock
the
them.
insecurity for me was, who is that person?
Caring for him.
Giving him a call. Who is that person? Replying to his message. I think every morning I would ask him, honey, I want to see what you're wearing. Before I go to work, show me what you're wearing.
Or show me the side of your bed.
Yes.
Hoping there is nobody there. That's
When you take a
insecurity.
screenshot, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? How is your bed? I would always find a way of
I think you need to change that towel. Let's go and
finding
buy another
out.
one.
Yes.
Just go and buy another
if
one.
he's-
How is this one in the camera? Oh, that's good. She
If
has
he's
the
not
proof.
wearing well, I would tell him, no, that is not going to work
Gonna work.
today.
Interesting.
So my insecurity was always, who is that person in the side? And communication really helped me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it awkward living together again after the long distance? Like it's come back after 2 years. Didn't it feel like so awkward? Because most people experience that awkwardness.
At some point it did.
How?
It did.
How did it feel awkward?
I love junk.
When he was away, you were eating a lot of
I
junk.
love junk. When he's away, I am junk all the way.
Javas, KFC.
And me, I'm a soup full African man.
African man with local food.
Local
you.
food. I was missing my commando
Yes, I
and
love
everything.
Rolex. I love those chips that roadside.
Roadside. The ones they fry with transformer oil.
Those ones. I don't know whether it's true.
They say
but I
transformer oil.
I love them. Even my siblings know that.
You're
when
a
I
junk
was-
person.
When I was still in Barra, the times I would come to Kampala,
She loves meat.
they would say, "Ha, owenyama
Wenyama
tuse."
The person of meat has come.
So they had to go and
Shop meat
find
for
a
you.
pork place.
Ah, pork.
Where are we going for pork? That was always my first question.
Interesting.
I would be like, Joshua, I am not eating anything before you take me to the pork place.
Nice.
So it was a little different when he came, when we shifted to Kampala last month. I was like, now I have to find what to cook. Then I get back kuliaje.
What is
I would
it?
even ask him, honey,
What do you want to-
For the kids, of course, you have to make sure they have proper food,
Yes.
proper meals. But for you, like, when the kids are asleep, I'll go out and find a Rolex. I'll go out and find chips.
Wow.
But for him,
Cook for him.
he loves sweet potato.
Ebitakuri.
He loves sweet potato. He loves posho. He loves beans.
Wow.
He loves G-nuts. G-nut sauce. So I would always think, now I have to go to the other lady who has sweet potato, and then I have to peel, and then. But you have to put in the work.
You have to put in the work.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
wow, wow. What habits annoyed you once he returned?
Who is going first?
When men at some point are single, most of them are not so organized.
Come on.
Yeah, you have hit on the head.
The reality
Most of them
here.
are not
Reality.
so organized.
Yes.
That even when they are organized, there's that one thing. There's that one sock that you look at in the corner and
You're
you're
like,
like,
what are you doing?
But also as a psychologist, an organized single man is a disorder.
So the organization bit of it,
Yeah.
of course he would try because he knows that I am organized. He would try and go with his clothes, put them in a specific place. But it really takes work. Takes work.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
I had to adjust and try and tell him, honey, help me and go with your shoes. Help me and go with your shoes to the shoe rack.
Interesting. Interesting. As we are winding up right now, what's that one rule that has kept your marriage intact?
One rule.
Yeah.
I would say in capital letters, trustworthy. That's one rule.
Yeah.
And also, keep learning
Yes.
and keep dating your spouse.
Interesting.
That should never, ever stop.
Never ever stop.
The moment you stop dating, that means you're getting tired. And in marriage, you don't give up. It's something you enter for life.
For life.
And therefore, you must put some efforts so that it works. So you keep on spicing it. You keep on, building on ingredients. Every day, try to think about what am I going to do today that is going to add value in my marriage.
Interesting. Mrs. Nwagaba, if a young couple would want to go for long distance, what would you advise them to do?
One, if they have talked about it, I would advise them to go for it.
Yeah.
Like my husband said, if your job is in South Sudan and you're going to make that money for your family,
Yeah.
and you have really agreed that you're going to communicate on a daily, please go for it. Please go for it, because you would not want your family to go hungry because you have to keep together. If you have agreed, if you trust each other, and if you have to make that money, go for it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And finally, what does 10 years of marriage teach you that dating could not?
I would still take you to the scriptures. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. The whole of that chapter is good for reading, but also is good for marriage and for love. But there is this one line in that chapter that says, love never fails. And also the last bit of it is the three things should stay. But the greatest of all is love.
Love.
So basically, the 10 years of our marriage journey has really taught us that love should never at some point fail. It should be grounded as long as you set your values very well, as long as you worked on your own foundations very well. It should never ever fail. So for us, the end result is it should never ever fail, and it should stay, and it's for life.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mrs. Nwagaba.
Same.
Interesting. Guys, it's been a really beautiful conversation. I've enjoyed this conversation.
Thank you.
Yeah. So in case you're out there and you're in a long distance marriage or in a long distance relationship, it can work. As long as you invest, as long as you're ready to invest, as long as the two of you agree. Because still, again, I'll say, how can two work unless they've agreed?
They agree.
Yes. So marriage is work. Put in the work, not on only one side, but on both sides. Do that and it will work out. We make marriage very hard, we human beings, but it can work, and if it's long distance, it can really work. So, distance makes the heart grow fonder. You can make it work. Thank you so much for tuning in today.
2 minutes. Just 2 minutes.
Yes.
All right. So I have a gift for my wife, and I just wanted to surprise her.
Aha.
So basically, this is for you. If you can open it, if you want, you can read. By something from my heart. Thank you very much for being the beautiful woman.
Wow.
Thank you for taking care of me.
Wow.
And I love you so much.
Aww.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you so much.
Can we have a
I
letter,
have a
Mane?
gift. It says, "Hi, my love. May this small gift be a reminder that I choose you every day of my life. You're the most beautiful woman in the whole world."
Wow. Wow, that is beautiful. Man, thank you. Even after 10 years, the love is still new.
Oh, yes.
The love is still new.
We have to
make it work.
That is what we need to do. Like I said, marriage is not only one side, it's supposed to be two-way. I know she's going to gift you tonight. That's been it for today.
Definitely.
Definitely. Thank you so much for coming through, Mr. and Mrs. Nwagaba.
Yes.
And to you out there, the singles, you've heard from them. Long distance can work. To the marrieds out there who feel like it cannot work, it can work. If one party is out, trust me, it is dead. But if the both of you are willing to make it work, it will work. Till next time, this is Ty, the Notary, the maker of the Romantic Mochiga. Keep on subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting. God bless you.